What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo. In the last video I posted up, I talked about how I failed with the Lightning team against Siren. Well, lo and behold, this week we actually have Amberia that we get to fight, who is also weak to Lightning. So I'm going to show you guys the Phantom Pancake runs and show you how I corrected myself and how I was able to do a whole lot better. I ended up getting 604,000 points in total through here. You guys can see I got 20,000 here, almost 40,000 there. Night, I got almost 80,000, right? Chaos, I got 158. I'm a little disappointed in this one here. I could have done better, especially when the gameplay that you guys are going to watch. I probably could have got 160, 161,000 here. So I am regretting how I played this because I just used Vera with Lucia Dawn and Liv Luminance. It would have been better if I would just put Bianca in there and used her instead, especially for Chaos, because I pretty much could have just kind of one-shotted it. But it is what it is. It's still a pretty decent score, but it could have been better. But what I'm most proud of is the fact that I was able to get 307,000 on Hell Mode. And I got to give a big thank you to one of the viewers that watched that video that I did against Siren Boy 556. Shout out to you, my friend, because of the tips that you gave me. And this is something that I love about the player base. You know, is people willing to help each other out, to try to improve their scores, try to help them to do better in the game, to try to achieve their goals. And I just want to say thank you so much for that, because your tips helped out tremendously. And the tips that he gave me in the comments was that, you know, whenever you're using, let me go ahead and filter this out, guys, and go to my Lightning. A little bit easier to find these guys. Whenever you're using Liv here, what you want to do, guys, especially if you're trying to, you know, do as much damage as possible, is you always want to start off with her, and you want to use the reduce the lightning resistance of targets within saving space. Whenever she's triple S plus, the yellow orbs are going to apply this passive. So essentially all you got to do, guys, is when you start off with Liv, you just jump in there, you do a 3-ping yellow, then you're going to switch to Bianca. You're just going to start hitting her blue orbs, and you're going to bring in Vera as a striker as well, because Vera is going to be in the yellow slot, and since you're going to be 3-pinging yellows for Liv, it's going to be easy to bring in Vera for her QTE. And you're going to get that extra lightning resistance down as well. It actually works out really, really well. So it's literally a 3-ping yellow, and then switch in Bianca, apply your QTE from Vera, start plowing with the blue orbs, guys. And then another criticism was that I wasn't dodging enough, and I wasn't proccing my Frederick set on my Bianca. These two Fredericks, guys, build up their damage by doing dodge. Each dodge increases movement speed by 50%, extra damage by 5%. This stacks up to 3 times, which means you can get a total of extra 15% damage. And this is something I really wasn't doing against Siren. I really wasn't dodging proficiently, right? So what you want to be doing is, you know, a couple snipes, dodge, couple snipes, dodge, couple snipes, dodge, and that works out really, really well. So I really tried to incorporate that, and that helped out a lot as well. You guys can see the build. You know, it's pretty much the same old as far as builds. This is just going to be a 4-piece Da Vinci, guys, with I'll just go ahead and show you guys. It's just going to be a 4-piece Da Vinci with 2 Guinevere's, right? This is the set that we're going to be using on Liv. And, you know, I just used her 5-star weapon, nothing major there. And then Vera, of course, you know, you're going to use her regular memory set with the 2 Icenas. And another thing to note that is really, really nice, guys, is as long as Vera's flag is on the ground, whenever you bring her in as a striker, she's going to do her lightning fall, which is really the giant source of her damage. So if that flag is on the ground and you jump her in there, she's just gonna just one-shot the boss, which is actually pretty awesome. So again, I just want to say thank you to Boy 556 for giving me those tips, because that really, really helped me out as far as achieving these scores against Amberia. Now, I don't know how well I'm going to do against these other Phantom Pancake bosses, because, I mean, Gabriel's weak to fire, and unfortunately, if my fire team isn't that good, I'll do good in the very beginning, but whenever I start getting the Night, Chaos, and Hell, we'll see. I might have to break out a different team like Nier or something like that, because my fire team is crap, and honestly, my dark team is crap too. Now, I've played it so far, and I've done pretty well as far as my scores, but, you know, the truth is, guys, I was pretty much using, you know, different characters to do this. I wasn't using my dark team at all, just using Alpha in the beginning, and then I actually used Lucia Plume for Night, and she actually put up a very, very good score. I was actually really happy with that, and I might try to use Lucia Plume for the rest of these. I mean, my dark team isn't very good. However, I have seen some runs out there where people just use a regular S-rank Luna and actually got a pretty good score in here. I actually did really, really well, but I almost think that I would do better, just using maybe my ice team for dark and then maybe use a Nier for Gabriel. I'm not really sure yet. I'm going to have to experiment and play around. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. But I'm going to leave you guys with the Phantom Pancake runs against Amberia. Again, thank you so much to CheatBoy556. And let me know how y'all doing in the game. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GW7 time. The link is in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See everybody. Take care.